Yeah, bang bang rail. I remember years ago Nigel Ben. Yeah, Nigel Ben was a good friend, man. Nigel Ben was just come with us all the time. Ray Sullivan, Mickey Gooch, Black Eddie, all that sort of people were together all the time. Yeah, when we used to go out on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When Nigel Ben was around, he was with us. Yeah, and Nobby Griffiths. He's great company, Nigel. But Nigel never holds his words. Yeah, if Nigel got something, Nigel can have a right fight, and he never holds his words. If he's got the umpire, mate, he'll tell you straight, and he can really march on you. I know he hit Ray Sullivan with an ice bucket. It was an ice bucket on ashtray, but there was something more to that than just that. Yeah, but Nigel hated that Prince Naseen. Oh, what? He really, he really hated him. I mean, when Nigel had a little bit, of, little drink, and he'd be talking about boxing, he'd be talking about that Princess Nassim, yeah. And he'd say, listen, when he come down to Tenerife, and he come into our gym. He said, come into my gym. He said, the gym I use, the gym I train. He come in with his little lapdog people, his little bouncers who lovey-dovey wrapped around him. And I said to him, boy, get out of my gym. Prince Nassim, you're nobody. Get out of my gym. You ain't training in my gym. Get out of my gym. Nassim started getting really leery. He had all these little bully boys wrapped around him. So Nigel Ben said, listen, see you lot, get out of my gym. I don't want you in my gym. Get out, right? So when he got in the ring to do a little bit of bits, they carried him in the ring like a baby. You know what I mean? He went mad. Nigel went mad. He said, see you. He says, see you, you're nobody, you're nothing, mate. He said, all you've done all your boxing career is stay away from good fighters. You're fighting bums. You're fighting bums. You couldn't fight a proper man. He said, me, Nigel Ben, I fought everybody there is to fight. You, nothing. You ain't no one, nothing. And he said to me, he said, he's murdered Nigel Ben. He done all his words, mate. You know what I mean? He said when he went to the Brit Awards, he see little Prince Nassim there. He said, see you. He said, you got a big mouth, mate. He said, you want me now? He said, I'll punch you all round the gaff, Prince Nassim. He said, you're no one. He said, you're nothing. Who do you think you are? Bouncing in the ring like that. What is it What are you, mate? Well, you a fighter or ballerina? he said, I'll put it on Prince Nassim, mate. He said, his arsehole fell out, mate. He said, I swear to God, he said, I feel like screwing him, smashing him to pieces, rolling him in the ball and throwing him in the dustbin. He said, because to me, he ain't nobody, mate. He's nothing. He said, he makes me feel sick the way he is, yeah? The way he puts himself over. He can't be like a normal fighter, get in the ring and fight. He's got to make people look tiny, make people look small. And when he gets in the ring with a proper fighter that he hasn't really, and bash him up, mate. He gets smashed to pieces. He's a nobody, Prince Nassim, and always will be a nobody. You know what I mean? You know. And I said, Nigel, settle down, mate. Settle down. And he went mad because he just went crazy. And Mickey Gooch said to him, yeah. He said, yeah, mate. He said, I can understand that. He said because Mickey Gooch, I think, was in Tenerife at that time. He said, yeah, mate. He said he come in with all his people and thought he was like big time Charlie Potatoes, strutting round the gym. He said, it's my gym, mate. He said, it was my gym. Who does he think he is? Do you know what I mean? Coming in my gym. Nigel Ben's gym. Why does he think he is? He said, he's a nobody. He said, the geezer is a nobody. He said, mate, someone like that, mate, he said, I poo better than that. He said, I poo bigger than that, mate. He said, it's just a waste, mate. It's a waste of time. I went, Nigel, settle down. Settle down. But when Nigel goes into one, mate, he goes into one. He don't hold no punches, mate. Anyway, just a little bit of what Nigel said. And, you know, like you remember things, we was talking about it last night, you know. We was talking about Pal Joey's and Fidenz's and clubs we used to go to. You know, Gary Stretch, you know, Nigel Ben, Ray Sullivan, Mickey Gooch, Black Eddie. I mean, there were so many of us, Nobby Griffiths. There were so many of us as you go out, you know. And Nigel, when Nigel went into one, mate, he went into one. He don't muck about, mate. He's serious man. You know what I mean? He's a fantastic kickboxer, Nigel Ben. Really good kickboxer, and he can really have it, mate. He can really march on, Nigel. You wouldn't want to come on slut with him, mate. He ain't too. He's a nasty guy. Anyway, bang bang roll. Nice one, bye.